With the brand new Dokkan Fests now in the game, we also have some returning characters, especially on the global side, that haven't obviously returned at all. One of those being Android 21. Which is very funny because, as you can see here, they didn't put her on the banner for whatever reason. You would think that they would want people to know, hey, this unit is returning, but, it happens. And one of the more powerful abilities that this 21 has is having Majin Power as their leader, while also having Power Absorption and Transformation Boost as their extra 30%. And if we go ahead and go look at that, let's go ahead and look at the Power Absorption. We can notice that a lot of these characters are all Boo characters. We can go ahead and go to Transformation Boost. A lot of these characters are all Boo characters, right? So you might be wondering if you should be getting this Android 21, whether to be as a leader or even just as a unit on the team. So I'll go ahead and give my thoughts and opinions on it before we use the unit, and I'll go ahead and give my thoughts and opinions after, obviously. If you want to just watch the showcase, I made sure to put time codes so that way this, like, it'll have like a section where it says, like, showcase, and then outro and all that stuff. But let me just go ahead and talk about this real quick. The unfortunate thing about this 21 is mostly just the links, right? So Brainiacs, Metamorphosis, Android Assault, Shocking Speed, Battlefield Diva, Scientist, Fierce Battle. Right off the get-go, these two links are absolutely worthless. Scientist will not be used at all on the Majin Buu team, basically. Battlefield Diva, another one that's just straight up never going to be used unless you're running a Peppy Gals team. And we can go ahead and look at Brainiacs. Again, just another link that, while it does have good stats, it's just not going to be used, unfortunately. Unless maybe AGL Buikalo gets an easy A, right? Metamorphosis, however, on the other hand, will probably be activated on most, if not all, of these Boo LRs, right? Or Boo units, I should say. So that is at least a good thing that you're always going to have that. Android Assault is also just going to be another link that, while it is a good link, it's just not going to be procced at all. Unless you're using more Android 21 units. Shocking Speed exists as well. I think it has like 2 or 3 Boo units. We have Janembu over here. Yeah, Boo Tanks also has it, which is obviously a big plus. And then Fierce Battle, which is obviously a pretty good link as well. Then once we go ahead and transform into 21, you'll notice that she loses Scientists and gains Big Bad Bosses, which is very good because it changes a useless link that won't be activated at all to a pretty decent link that will give obviously 25% attack and defense with some of these more powerful units like Boo Han, once Boo Tanks does go ahead and transform. If I can go ahead and find, I think that's way too far behind. Maybe it doesn't start transformations. Maybe not. But yeah, also, like, if S tier Kid Buu eventually gets an AZA, that unit could also be pretty good as well. Oh yeah, and then not only that, but someone who we already know is getting an EZA too. Let me see where I have my team real quick. 1 second, I'll be right back. So yeah, if we go ahead and look at this team, for example, the only people who will have Big Bad Bosses though is Buhan after he does obviously transform into Buhan, and I think that might actually be it, because I know Majin Buu doesn't have Big Bad Bosses. Evil Buu also does not have Big Bad Bosses. Maybe Janembu? Nope. Like that's the only issue with that team, this team as well, is that just no one has Big Bad Bosses either. But let's just go ahead and look at Majin Power, right? This is easily the best leader for Majin Power, as no one else on this team has it where they're giving the 200%. Since I'm assuming the reason why that they didn't give this unit Majin Power as their leader skill is because they did Majin Buu Saga, but because of that they obviously left out Android 21 because of it. But like I said, if you're running this leader and then as your leader, and then you're running Boo Tanks as your friend leader, you're only going to be missing out on 20% stats, but you do get an extra key, which again is not very bad, right? And this team is also going to be pretty good, or hopefully pretty good down the line, because this is going to easily be one of the better teams, I would say. The only person who's really liable is this Super Boo, but even still, he's not like unusable. He's not like, he's not going to kill you immediately, right? But yeah, other than that, like this team could definitely be very, very dominant, especially depending on how this EZA turns out. But again, like I said, the main issue that I have with this unit is just the links. I wish, because she already has support, right? She gets 2 key to all allies. I wish it was like 2 key and 21% attack and defense, because then it could make up for the fact that she doesn't have a lot of, you know, or have a lot of links that she's going to be sharing with some of these units. But that's neither here nor there, right? I also didn't go ahead and link 10 them because other than Big Bad Bosses, which is definitely a big one, Metamorphosis and like Fierce Battle, and then like how we were talking about before with Shocking Speed, are basically going to be the only links that do proc, and it's not really going to be that big of a deal in my opinion to have all of these at 10. I feel like we can at least get like a showcase now, and then maybe later on I'll do a link 10 and maybe change my thoughts and opinions on it. But let's go ahead and hop into a stage. Okay, so we're here. So the thing I also wanted to talk about too, just really quickly, is if you're on global and you're watching this because, you know, it's on the banner right now, I would definitely say it's probably best not to coin this unit unless you have like a stockpile of coins that you're really wanting to just start using, right? Because I do think that the really unfortunate thing is that we have Beast and we have Gammas and we have all of these units are going to be coming, and we have Broly, right? But the main thing is that obviously Beast and Broly, if you're planning on coining either two of those units, you have to remember, because we are syncing up with JP's timeline, the anniversary LRs are going to arrive very, very fast compared to what we usually have. We could see it in December, or we could see it sooner. So we have to be careful with that, because we genuinely don't know if the anniversary LRs are going to return super fast or even faster than that. So with that in mind, if you're planning on getting either of those two units, do not coin this 21. And on JP, if for whatever reason the next banner has 21, and again you're thinking of coining Android 21, you have to remember you could 400 coins is a lot, especially when only for 100 coins more you can get an LR. If you're planning on getting any LR, do not coin 21. That's I'm gonna go ahead and say that. But let's go ahead and look at how this unit will look like in the Super Boo stage, which is the newest stage on the global side. Who knows, maybe I'll even do like a kind of like an update on this one, or this video too, once we do get more of the stages for this as well. I'll just do this and then do this. Of course we get 21 on turn 3, by the way, or in slot 7. I can never have it where the showcase unit will ever be in the first or second rotation unless I'm running them as leader, or like as 2 leaders. Also, you might look at that and be like, whoa, we just took a whole bunch of damage, I'm gonna die. Listen, it's fine. Not only do we have so much healing on this team because we are using the Boo Saga team, but also if we do die or we do drop below a certain amount of HP, don't forget we have this Boo's revive. We have it where Boo Tanks wants to be below a certain amount of HP so he can have more dodge, more stats, more the guard, all of that. All of that stuff really matters, right? And then again, don't forget as well, we're going to get so much healing after this turn too. Just because of all of these units having it where, like, if you're below a certain amount of health at the end of the turn, you just heal as well. It helps. Also, double super from this guy, as per always. And then we're going to get the crit chance on both of them. Or guaranteed crits, I should say. He could take 1 hit if we... and we won't die. Awesome. There's the healing kicking into action. But we're also going to just get 40% healing because of the 2 Boo Tanks. Now remember that both of these guys have guard and now 50% chance to dodge rather than the usual 30%. Also, if we... it is our first turn, but if we... oh, please dodge, man. It is our first turn, but even if we didn't, we would have the guard here because we were below the certain amount of HP. But because it's our first turn, we would have got it guaranteed anyways. Okay. Really, dude, we're just not dodging at all. I mean, if the boot tanks don't want to dodge at all, and then Janembu just dodges, that's completely fine with me. Or we could just eat the super, have it where we don't activate our guard, and that's it. Alright, let's hop right back into it. Right, wrong team. There we go.
Alright, let's do this.
Okay, we finally got Android 21 on the turn. The other thing I wanted to talk about too, which we'll talk about once we actually get into here, is that she is actually pretty good at the start as long as she could do super attacks. But for specifically this stage, she has it where she could transform when there's only one enemy from the 5th turn only. She also gets so much better after she transforms too. And she's not going to be stacking, so it's not really going to be mattering. But she has the thing at the middle part of her passive, right? Let's see. Right here. She gets an additional 120% attacking defense when attacking and a high chance of evading the enemy's attack within the same turn, meaning she only gets a dodge chance post super attack. But once we go ahead and transform, we can go ahead and see that she just has it where she gets a 21% damage reduction and has it where, you know, you don't really have to be dodging as much or really caring about the dodges unless you're building dodge in this unit. So she changes it where, you know, she's not able to, she has to dodge to where she should be able to just tank it instead. So we'll see. All right, it's not too good, but it is turn 1. We do get a whole bunch of defense post super attack. Actually, let's just put her in the second slot. We could already see what I was talking about though, by the way. We have so much like key, and sure, 21 is helping with that a little bit, but she also needs 3 key herself, which is not a lot, but I would say it's a lot for a TUR. Because a lot of these TURs already have it where they're getting like 12 key like immediately. So you have to work with the orb field a little bit more than usual. 3 million attack stat, it's whatever. I really more so care about once she transforms rather than before. 3.4. Dang, I think she got... I'm pretty sure that was from Hidden Potential, by the way. Because I think Android 21 only gets 2 great chances to do that. Nice. Well, that's a pretty good start for her. Alright, let me just double check. She launches an additional attack that has a great chance to become a super attack. I'm sorry, okay, thank you. She launches an additional attack that has a high chance to become a super attack. And then if she does her 3rd attack in battle, she launches an additional attack that has a great chance to do, yeah, to be a super. Okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, she also action breaks when she does her 6th attack in battle. So not bad. We'll just do this. Dude, the Bootankses are just not dodging. I don't understand why. They haven't dodged a single time. Remember, they get, like I was talking about, they have a medium chance of dodging the enemy's attack at the start. There we go. There we go. That's what you like to see. Okay. Okay, so he's gonna get 2 stacks. Oh, wait, no, sorry. I always forget that his is guaranteed. Okay. Okay. All 30% chances, by the way. Okay, you like to see it. You like to see it. Janembu, you have failed me once. Do not fail me again. You only have to dodge one time. What builds did I go for him? Please tell me I went full dodge. Oh, it's so over. I'll probably change that out later on, to be honest. Well, I guess it all depends on if Tech Fatboo has it where he's... Where I'm not just going to run him. If I'm not going to run him, I'll probably change Janembu. Okay, so she's going to get her first attack stat here. 4 million, or close to 4 million, not bad. This is the high chance to super, okay, 4.2 million. Then I believe hit potential should proc after this. That was a 6 attack in battle, by the way. No, wait, sorry, that was the great chance to super. This would be hidden potential. Okay, not bad. I mean, she's doing a lot of attack stats. It does matter, you know. Thank you, Jinbu. I want to keep stacking, so I'm not going to transform just yet. This could hurt us in the end, but we do have guard. So if we already saw that Super Boo, the AGL Super Boo was tanking relatively well, this guy also has, you know, the ability to dodge. So I'll stack just a little bit more. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to stack with the other Boo tanks. I think I'm just going to have to transform, like, immediately. Unfortunately, just because the AoE super on the next turn is probably going to hurt us a lot if we don't just go ahead and do that. Okay. Yeah, so Tech Evil Boo is easily going to kill here, by the way. He's doing 2 supers, both of them being guaranteed crits. Yeah, 7.8 million, dude. This guy's so good. Evil Boo is so good in terms of, like, just killing. That's not even... That's 55%, by the way. Alright, let's just go ahead and transform. We'll play the animation too. Why not? You know? Not bad. Okay, we'll go ahead and transform with Super Boo as well.
Excellent! I'm stronger than I ever was before! Don't worry. The pain is but momentary. Jack will fall.
So true. Alright, let's do this. Hmm. $145k defense. I know she gets a lot post super attack, but yeah. Yep. Yep. So that's the thing. Is I talked about it before the showcase. She goes from a high chance of just dodging when she super attacks, and she swaps that out with getting 21% damage reduction just permanently. She also gets 60% defense when getting hit on the first attack, and she'll launch 2 additional attacks, which each of which have a great chance to become supers. But the thing is, like, she gets so much defense post super attack. Here, we'll go back to the first stage of Babidi's forces. Let's try doing that instead. But I guess that does show like one of the weaknesses of the unit. If you just get AoE, you kind of die, right? But hey, we'll try to do this one instead and see if hopefully we can, you know, be a bit better. No more waiting. Oh, everybody's intro is gonna play, man. Okay, let me go ahead and turn off intros real quick. Oh. Actually, we should keep Super Boo around. Oh no. Because when does his intro run out? Is it? It's 4 turns. Never mind. We're floating him off. 1 second. Alright, we're back. Get this, and then we'll get the AGL one. Oh, I meant to target him because Super Boo's gonna decimate him. Whoops. Yeah, I didn't mean to target. I didn't mean to target Spopovich with this one. That was a whoopsies because I didn't build mine full crit. If I built mine full crit, I probably would have been okay with this. Yeah, because even Fapu would have done better against. Oh man, whatever. Mistakes were made. That's okay. Man, my Super Boo just does not want to be proccing his great chance recently. He has a great chance to super there. We would have taken it for double digits right there too. But we just did not. We didn't get the 70% chance. Oh well. Okay. No, hi. Why did auto battle turn on, man? Alright. Auto start is now off. You know, I'm gonna float her because I want her to transform when she shows up again. Yeah. I want her to transform. We'll look at the attack stat. And then I'll probably just skip until we get to the next 21 super attack. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'll pause here after we get 21's attack stat if we do get it. It doesn't really matter if we don't because we already saw how it was earlier. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get the attack stat. If anything, like I said, I'll just pause until we get 21 again. Yeah, okay. We'll be right back. Alright, I went into this turn with less than 80% HP, so I do have it where I am able to guard with the... I do have it where I can guard with him, but I'm just not going to. I'm just going to go ahead and transform. Wait a minute. One enemy? No! I forgot you have to be against one enemy. This is literally only an issue for this fight. Oh, bah humbug. We still have to fight one more enemy after this, so I'll just, you know, I'll just, you know, keep going, I guess. Yeah, whatever. Man. I am a silly fool. I'm a silly goober. I totally forgot that this fight had it where it's like mostly 2 enemies until the end. Which is, again, entirely my fault. So, oops. I did just want to take Android 21 into some relatively new content, but as a whoopsies on my part. Alright, I'm gonna look up something in the meantime while we watch these attack stats. Okay. I believe that was a great chance to do an additional super. Or that one was definitely. Okay. I mean, the tanking is relatively good, specifically because we could just dodge this by a 50% chance. Why do I have to open my mouth? I'll be right back. It only took one more run, but I'm back. Okay, I want to show you guys something real quick, just to show you guys. 1 second. So, Android 21, here, let me swap over. Android 21 is obviously incredibly good. But it's very hard to see those stats when they are obviously, you know, all of it is like post super stacks, and then it's like 30%, 30%, 30% on the super attack effects, right? So we can go ahead and look at Halvard. By the way, shout out to Halvard as always. If you guys don't already know, he is a person who does all of the stat calculations for you, whether it's at 55% or 100%. You could always go ahead and check him out, and then he'll always do it where he'll do the new Dokkan Fest, right? But yeah, so Halvard has it where the defense stats with 3 attacks is going to be, you know, because then you'll get the additional super attack chance basically. So then if you do get the hidden potential ability, 776,000 defense at 55%, with 40% support, that could already go ahead and jump up to 901 defense basically, right? But that's before transformation. Post transformation here, defense skyrockets, as you could see. So remember, this is 55%. The only other thing to remember as well is this is with physical transformed Android. The main issue and the reason why I didn't bring her though is the fact that physical Android 21 and AGL Android 21 are both slot 2 or 3 units. So would have to have it where like we would only be able to see that stat like once basically. But with all of these links activated, Battlefield Diva, Shocking Speed, Android Assault, Metamorphosis, Big Bad Bosses, Fierce Battle, all of those links, we could already go ahead and see tier 2. It's 60% defense and 5% chance to evade, right? But at 55% with no support, it'll be almost a million defense if you do get all of your super attacks. And then if you get the hidden potential, it'll be over a million defense, right? Then after you receive an attack at least once, it'll go ahead and just have it where you get a million defense after just one super attack. With 2 super attacks here at 1.2, and then if you get hidden potential, it'll be 1.4. With 40% support, you'll obviously go ahead and jump up to 1.6. We can go ahead and look at the rainbow stats as well, because it's right here. So she'll be at over a million defense, which we could see beforehand that it was not anywhere close to a million. Yeah, it was only 900k. 1.2 million defense after being at rainbow stats, and then we can go ahead and go down here, and she'll be at over 2 million defense, or almost 2 million defense without having support. And then over 2 million if you do have support, and then get both your 70% chances to do super attacks while also getting the hidden potential as well. So, you know, it's something to think about, that like if you're getting dupes in this unit greatly benefits from dupes, because you'll not only go from almost 2 million defense, you'll go from 1.6 million defense to almost 2 million defense as the max defense stat, right? But let's go ahead and swap back. All right, we're back. It took a long time, but we're back. So remember, Android 21 has most of her defense post super attack. She'll have 2 70% chances to super here. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and watch this. Owie. So yeah, Android 21 also has it where she will do her active skill on her next attacking turn. She'll cause ultimate damage to the enemy. She'll disable the enemy's action for once for the obviously active skill, and then within the turn, all of her attacks will be type effective against all types. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like they could have just gave her crit because I feel like that's kind of been like the thing that's been happening. It's just like all active skills will just give crits for the turn, but that's neither here nor there, right? That doesn't really matter. Also, I didn't transform 21 on the last turn, so I had to skip the footage because I didn't notice it until afterwards because I made a big whoopsies. But so remember, 21 will have the 4.7 million attack stat. That was a 70% chance right there, and then that was a 70% chance right there. 4.9 million. There's her defense after getting hit for the first time. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I know we were missing 30% stats there, but the attack stats just weren't there. Oh, Evil Boo, my goat. Evil Boo, my goat. My king! Excuse me for a second. I am just gonna go ahead and pop this. Tasty. And then we'll be back probably on the next turn. Actually, we're probably just gonna kill. I'm gonna try to miss as much stuff as possible and not kill. It's past this Buhan's turn 5, by the way, or turn 3, so he's not gonna do 2 supers. Or sorry, 3. He's not gonna do. Is it 3 supers guaranteed? I think he only does 2 now. Yeah, I think he's only 2 supers guaranteed. Oh wait, no, this might be his turn 5. So I think. Please don't kill, don't kill. Stop critting. Okay, we're good. You think you're gonna heal? Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. Go, 21!
I'll give you everything I have. This is the end for you.
Okay. So now we are going to... Let's go ahead and do this. She recovers HP with candy, right? Or I believe. I'm not too certain, actually. Alright. My Super Boo, listen to me carefully, please. 1, survive this. And 2, because we got sealed last turn, I believe. No, actually, no, we're good. Ooh, we're doing big attack stats. That's not good. That's not good. I didn't build my Buhan full crit though, so. Ooh, no, it's not good. Okay, just don't crit. Just don't crit. Don't crit, buddy. Don't crit. Don't crit. Don't crit. I hate you. I hate you so much, Buhan. You ruined the showcase. Okay. Here, man. Of course. Here's my general thoughts and opinions on this unit. This unit is a unit who gets massively better with dupes, but unfortunately, like I said, I think the main issue that I have is just that the links hold her back, and they didn't really do anything to circumvent that. She has the possibility of being very good, but she's doing 2 super attacks, and even with her getting most of her defense post super, she also still needs to get hit once to get her defense within the 60% defense within the turn, meaning that we still take a lot of damage on that first hit. And her damage reduction being as low as only 21% and then not getting like an additional 21% on super attack or something like that. 21% for 3 turns, you know, additional somewhere. I think it holds this unit just so much far behind than it needs to be. Like I if you're gonna run the boot team, you should definitely run her as leader. I'm not gonna go ahead and be like, oh, you shouldn't. Just swap her with SCR Kid Buu instead. Like I'm not gonna tell you that. I think she is better than some of these older units for sure. But all I'm saying is that if she didn't have the Majin power like leader skill, while also having like just a decent, you know, just decent leader skill for this team, I probably wouldn't be telling you to run this. Because 21 is good. It's just that she's just not worth it for that 55%. Like I said, maybe this will change with dupes, and I'll do the 79% showcase, and we can look at her with 2 dupes. But should she get her with coins? I'm gonna say no. I think 55%. If she's taking this much damage, and it's just the first 2 fights in this like probably 5-stage event, it's over. It's over for 55% Android 21. But like I said, we already saw how this unit, we can go, actually no, I'm not going to pull it back up. We saw how this unit looks like when you do get her with dupes. And obviously Rainbow, she gets like 400, 500k extra defense. And then, yeah, that's going to matter, like, of course. But 55% is not, it's not enough. It's not enough, unfortunately. But we'll go ahead and end there. Thank you all for watching. Thank you as always, Will, for being a member. If you guys liked the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like the video if you did like it, obviously. And then, you know, it helps out the channel a lot. And any interaction that you guys do, I always appreciate a lot. And I try to respond to every comment that I can. But, you know, other than that, hope you guys all have a great rest of your week. And hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.